Hi everybody, this is round 4 of the second video for our speech class. This one is in regards to the video that we had to watch called The Science of Stage-fright. Now, well, first off, let me just get this out here. I had to watch this video like 4 times in order to, really short video, I had to watch it 4 times because it was so short and the guy was talking fast, not overly fast, but fast enough to say, oh, wait a minute, I think I need my notepad. So I grabbed that. I watched it once. I grabbed my notepad. I watched it a second time, jotted down what I thought was important, and then I had to watch it a third time to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And then I walked away for a minute or a few minutes, and then I had to come back and I'm like, okay, let me watch it one more time, make sure that I got it before I made this video. So I'm going to try to make this video. I'm trying to use some of the techniques that I heard that were mentioned in the video. So we'll talk about that. But first off, what is stage fright? Now, the video says, the narrator in the video says that stage fright is basically a normal hormonal reaction to fear, better known as the flight or fight response. He also mentioned like embarrassment as a threat reaction. So anytime you feel embarrassed, I think he said something like, he didn't want to be made fun of, like, or look like an idiot. So anytime you feel embarrassed like that, you might have a fight or flight response where you want to either run off the stage and just take off and get in your car and go home, or you want to fight your way out of it. Now, personally, I have never felt like beating somebody up because I was so scared of a speech, but some people may have that reaction. Hopefully I'll never see that. But anyways, that's what stage fright is. Now, what do I feel like when I have to speak in front of people? Now, there I am breathing. That's one of the tips. But anyway, I feel like, well, I know that I stutter. And so I don't stutter a lot, but I might, my mind gets all discombobulated and I feel like I don't know what to say next. And so then I forget about what I need to say at all. And so then I'm saying a lot of uhs. And I'm standing there looking like an idiot, like the video said. So that's what I do when I am nervous for the most part. Oh, also, I move a lot. So I can't sit still. I can't stand still. I might rock back and forth, or I might take my pen and start clicking while I'm talking, and that gets a little annoying. I remember, this is a personal experience, and I think this is something that was mentioned in the module, to relate your own experiences by telling a personal story. That's tip number 2. But we'll go over the tips. But not too long ago, maybe like 2-3 weeks ago, we had a meeting at work, and they asked me my opinion on something. I can't remember what now, but here I am clicking my pen while I'm talking and explaining everything because I don't know. I just can't sit still. So that's my issue with speaking in front of a group or a large audience. Why is it important for us to rid ourselves? Why is it difficult for us to rid ourselves of stage fright? Well, according to the video, stage fright is natural and inevitable. So you can't avoid it. Maybe you should embrace it. I don't know about embracing it, but you can't avoid it. So make the best of it, and work your way around it. If you make mistakes, correct yourself and move on. And the sooner you move on, the sooner the speech will be over, the sooner you can go home, the sooner you can kick off your shoes, relax and say, oh my God, I talked to how many people today, and I didn't have an accident on myself. That's what I would be thinking anyway. So that's why it's difficult. Now describe 7 tips. 7 tips I'm going to describe that the video and module gives to alleviate anxiety. Now, I've already mentioned 2, where you can relate your own experiences by telling a personal story. There is also practice. Now, I have to admit, I did not practice for this video, but this is number 4. I had to stop and start over because I was forgetting what I was saying, and I was saying too much. But I'm going to stop now. I won't say for the rest of the video. But practice makes perfect. You know how they say practice makes perfect? Well, try it out. I'll try it out for the next video. I'll practice more. But I just wanted to like wing it and see how it goes, and I'm just going to make the best of it. Now, so don't take my advice. But the next one would be visualize yourself making an effective speech. So you can basically, just do that. Visualize yourself, imagine yourself doing very well in a speech. Imagine yourself doing awesome in the crowd, clapping, and you getting all positive feedback on your speech. Just think the best of it, make the best of it, and visualize yourself going for it and succeeding in that goal. And that will alleviate some anxiety for you. Breathe. That was another one that I had mentioned earlier. If you can breathe, if you can stretch your arms, and I don't know if you do yoga or whatever, do a few stretches, clear your mind, and then go out there and do what you got to do. And that alleviates anxiety as well. Choose one person and focus talking to them. I have never done this before, but I'm thinking I might try it. I don't know how that would work in small meetings like my office meetings that I have at work, because everybody's staring at me. We're at a round table. But if I focus mainly on the person who's asking me the question, maybe that would help. I guess I'll just have to try it and see what happens. But that was one of the tips, one of the techniques that was given in what we were to read in regards to reducing anxiety for speaking. Perspective. I think the video mentioned having perspective about your speech and what to expect, and if you know ahead what to expect and look at the larger picture, then you realize that it's not that bad and your anxiety goes down. Adapt to your own fear was another thing that the video said to do. So if you can't avoid it, adapt to it. When things come up, make the best out of it. Like if you make a mistake in your speech, make the best out of it. Make a joke out of it, or correct yourself, or do both. But it's not the end of the world, and you can move on from it. So adapt to your situation, whatever it is. Speaking to your manager, speaking to a director, speaking to a superintendent, speaking to the board, board members at your wherever you work at, or stuff like that. But adapt to your fear, adapt to what's scaring you, and conquer that fear. That's all that I can think of in regards to techniques. I'm sure I've probably missed something, and I have my notes over there, and I'm not gonna grab them and mess up this video. So If you guys have feedback from me, please let me know. And I can't wait to watch your videos and see what you guys have to say about the science of stage fright. Let me know how I did. Have a good week, everybody. See you next Monday.